Hi guys, today is Tuesday, July 22, and I have another handbag that just came in the mail yesterday. So this is the last of my handbag purchases this week so far. This is a Fendi handbag. It has a classic pattern, Zucchino in brown. This is my very first Fendi Oyster bag. So they call this style a Fendi Oyster bag, and I think it's because of the irregular shape. You know, oyster shells have this jagged, irregular shape, but actually this looks like more of a saddle bag to me, and the style is like a sling back. If the straps were a little bit longer, you could actually wear this as a sling bag. But anyway, that's what they call it. So that is just my theory on that, because honestly, I tried to Google the history of this oyster bag, but I couldn't find anything. So it's just common sense. It's like the Zucca chef bag. I couldn't find any relevant information either online, so I suppose it was attributed to the Zucca chef or the chef's hat when inverted. So those are just my theories, and I think I could be right. Okay, so I was surprised, guys, again, when this arrived yesterday, because it is big. This is a massive handbag. Well, lately I have been buying really large Fendi handbags, but I was surprised to see this. So this handbag right now is flat as a pancake because I have emptied it. So this bag, actually, you could compare it to this, what is that, a crossbody bag of Louis Vuitton that has it's like very flat. I can't remember it. I had to, I sold it because I could not put in anything. It was just too thin. But I think this is a little bit more expandable than the coated canvas of Louis Vuitton, because as you can see, this is a cloth canvas. So this is has silver hardware and solid dark brown espresso leather shoulder straps. Okay, so this bag is really impressive, guys. Although the canvas is cloth, it is more structured, and I'm going to show you that. Okay, this is a little bit stiff. The canvas itself is more stiff than the regular cloth canvas. So maybe because of the lining inside, that could be it. And this, as you can see, this is in immaculate condition, like it has never been used, except for that one tiny mark that I could probably remove. Okay, as you can see, this the hobo shape strap has an irregular shape that actually molds into your shoulders, guys. So I think I like that, and it has a giant hardware. This oyster bag comes in several sizes, and I think this is their biggest size, and I'm glad I got the biggest size, because when I was looking at the oyster bags, the smaller sizes online, they just look like super tiny micro purses to me. It's like 5x7 or 7x8. It's just so tiny. But I really like the saddle type of handbags, the shoulder bags also. The shape, the shape, because it fits snugly under my arms. So I use my vintage Coach bag very often, even when I go to the gym. It's very tiny, but I just love it. So I could compare, just the structure to this bag. Okay, so you can see that though it has massive, it's just really long Fendi buckle. I would say this is like a buckle. It has Fendi there. It has Fendi. You can see the stitchings, right, guys. It's just really, really perfect, of course. The buckles are substantially, I would say, they're a bit heavy and chunky. So it has Fendi there too. So this bag has never been used, guys. Okay. And I would say it has never been used because of its immaculate, condition. It's very hard to maintain a Fendi bag in this condition, and I've been very lucky, as I've mentioned also in my other Fendi bag purchase the other day, that was also in like new or mint condition. So it has Fendi there, Fendi. So there are only two adjustments here, but I don't think it would make much difference. It's just an inch though. So there are only two. Normally, Fendi straps have like 3 or 4 adjustments, especially on their baguette and mama. Okay, and this is one of the features that I like. So you could actually access your bag on either side, on either top or the side. So this is like a very I would say smart, if you don't want to open the top. So it's like a smart thing. I'm sorry, somebody's banging next door. They are actually renovating, so I'm sorry. I just have to have this video right now. Okay, so this has this zipper pull. I like it. Has also Fendi there, and you open it. This is a really, really well made handbag. And yeah, I've checked all the zippers. It should have FF underneath. So I just really love this. And this one is, it has leather pipings. You can just see that this has never, it's like it has never seen the light of day, guys. Like it has never been used. Okay, now let's look at the measurements. Okay, so okay, this is 12, 30, 15 inches in length. So this is really, really a huge handbag. And this is like 13 inches in height. And of course, the width, this is expandable. So let's just put it like probably, it could expand up to 3. I would say 3 inches or more. This is a bit stiff though. Okay, now let's look at the, and by the way, you could look at the top of this handbag. Oh geez, if you can see that. I just love it because you could either use it like this, or you could either push it down to give you a more more, I would say, better look, a better look if you push this down, if you fill it up to the brim, because as it is right now, it is empty, so it lays flat as a pancake. So there are seams there, seams here. So I just hope I'm doing a good job of showing you the features, so that when you look for an authentic piece online, then you could compare it to. It's really, really hard. Every time I buy something, of course, I have to do all my research. And I've forgotten to mention, there's the Made in Italy underneath the buckles here. Okay, maybe yeah, I'm not gonna remove it. Okay, so this has a very plain, dark, a little bit stiffy, shiny kind of interior. And I would say that this was never used at all, because the smell is still there. You know, it still smells of, you know, a very, very newish handbag. I like the interior though. This is the interior that is not cloth or that is not sensitive at all. So you can just actually brush this abrasively or aggressively, and you wouldn't, you know, you wouldn't actually damage the interior. Guys, I have one Fendi bag, the croissant canvas bag. The interior was stained, and so I applied Shout, and I must have brushed it vigorously. You know, it tore, you know, the insides, the interior actually just tore. So I had to bring it to the seamstress so she could sew it back up. But I think it was just, it's like a satin lining. It was just so super thin. So I lost my money on that because I paid more than $100 for the tiny, tiny bag, and yet I couldn't do any, you know, improvement on that because it's just really, really nasty. So I'm lucky if I could sell that for $40 actually. But anyway, I'm just gonna give it away. So this one has, of course, the Fendi lining. As you can see, there is no wear at all. Normally you would see like white bits of powder or makeup dust, but there's absolutely none of that. So I would say this was I think pre-2005 when they started making the tags and hologram. Yeah, so this just has this one is a bit scratch. It says made in Italy. The plaque here is made in Italy. I think this has oxidized. I'm not sure if I could erase this or do something about it because it is like in a pewter thing now. Yeah, I know this was never used. However, this one had oxidized, so I'm not sure what this is. Or maybe the plastic lining is still here. Maybe I'll investigate on that. Maybe I could peel it off because most of the time they just leave it there. Like even I myself, if I have a protective plastic, I leave it there. It's like my Louis Vuittons. You have to leave the protective plastic covering there. And in fact, with the rings, because they tend to stain the patina, I mean the leather. So I was advised to put like a cling wrap that really is, it's not a cling wrap, but a plastic type of, you know what I'm talking about. when you get a new bag, there's a protective covering, the plastic clear film. So that's what I'm talking about. So that's what I did to one of the rings of my it wasn't never full, delightful delightful bag, but I have sold them because it's just too big, guys. So yeah, and there are no tags on this one or holograms, so this is like in the older style. I mean pre-2005 I believe, but there is a serial number somewhere here. Oh, it is in silver. Oh dear, let me find it for you. Oh, where is it? There was one time I couldn't find the serial number of one of my bags, although I've seen it before. I think it was in the satin one. It is in one of these things. How come I can't find it? I saw it yesterday. Okay, I think it was one. Okay, let me just see. I think I have poor lighting. I can't see. I have really bad vision. I can't even read things that are, I think I really need my glasses. Anyway, guys, I can't find it right now, but it's somewhere here. It's probably my lighting. Let me just put it back. The thing is, what I would say about this handbag is that this is a more sturdy handbag. You know, it could really keep its shape, and at the same time this will fit snugly. in your shoulders. So this is really nice. I love the detailing on this handbag. It may be, it's very, very plain and classy. One update, guys, on the Fendi handbag that I just purchased, and the other day, the latest Fendi handbag prior to this, the one with the big flap. It's a beautiful handbag, guys, but when I wore that, it just keeps falling off. I mean, the straps, because it has chain straps, it keeps falling. And I only put in, since it's a big bag, I only put in 1 bottle of water, and it was very, very heavy. So I really don't know. So I thought I was gonna be, I was going to keep that because it's a beautiful handbag, but I don't think so, because it has a lot of weight, and I don't know why it was not even full. I just put in my wallet and my and a bottle of water, and it was just freaking heavy. So I have very sensitive shoulders, so I think I'm going to get rid of that, sell it, and but I really love it because of its condition. It's absolutely new, but I think I prefer this to the other the other Fendi. So, and besides, this is a huge handbag, and I like it because you won't have any issues here. It won't fall off. So that's the problem with the straps of the previous Fendi. It just falls off. But that Fendi strap is a really good one. I'm sorry. Let me just show you. I'm sorry, I'm here. I had to go away for a bit. This one, guys. This is a beautiful Fendi handbag, as in hands down. Beautiful. And like 100% new, okay? But, guys, this one, the straps, it has a very long strap drop, okay? I'm a 5'2", and no matter where I put this, even if I put it at the shortest strap drop, which I have here right now, it still falls off. It still falls off. It slips. So it doesn't have a good grip on your shoulders. So I just went to the mall, and I was like, oh. And this is a huge handbag, very big. And I just put in, I told you, a very minimal thing inside, and it was very weighty. So I don't know, maybe it's from this, but these are not really weighty, compared to the Marc Jacobs. My Marc Jacobs, it's like working out. If you have the Marc Jacobs stamp bag, or I have the quilted bag, this one is very, I would say it's not heavy. However, when you put things in, then that's it. It becomes unbearable. And yeah, and this is just the strap drop is too long. So no, so this is like all the way to my hip, guys, all the way to my hip. And it's not even this is not a crossbody, but as I've told you, because of this, it's like no, it doesn't, it's not snugged, and I don't like it. This one is definitely, I'm gonna use this, you can use it casual, guys, for this one, casual. But as I've told you, I fell in love with this because of the big plaque. And this is 100% new. As you can see, it's a bit, this is softer. This is softer compared to this. This is stiffer. And I think it's because the lining here is just cloth, plain cloth, as opposed to here, which is like silk. It's like more, it has more weight to it. So that adds structure to the bag. So there you go, guys. So I hope I will have more handbags to purchase. For now, you know, as you can see, I probably have like 30 or more Fendi reviews here online. So please feel free to watch those. Okay, guys, bye.